Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story about a man named Ethan Cole and the night he stepped inside a house that was never supposed to be entered. A house that waits, a house that watches, a house that never lets anyone leave. This is the house on Redwater Road. Ethan wasn't the kind of guy who believed in hauntings. He trusted logic, science, not ghosts. But what happened in Millstone Ridge, Maine, turned him into a man who sleeps with the lights on. Back in 2019, Ethan was working part-time delivering restoration equipment to old properties. Most houses were normal: dusty wallpaper, broken doors, nothing scary. Until he was assigned to deliver equipment to a house hidden deep in the woods, down a road locals refused to drive on. The moment Ethan turned onto Redwater Road, the world changed. The trees stopped swaying, the fog thickened, even the birds went silent. And there it was, a tall, rotting Victorian house with boarded windows, leaning forward like it had been waiting specifically for him. Ethan stepped out of his truck, and the air hit him. Cold, heavy, unnatural. He tried to laugh it off, but even he could feel it. The house wasn't abandoned. It was listening. Ethan pushed the door open. The moment he entered, the door closed behind him on its own. He called out, "Hello? Anyone here?" No answer. Just the house breathing around him. Dust on the floor, peeling wallpaper, broken furniture. But there was one thing that didn't fit. Words carved into the wall. They read, "She never left." Ethan felt a chill crawl up his spine. But he kept moving, because work was work. As he walked deeper into the house, he heard something. It was coming from upstairs. Ethan froze. He wasn't alone. Step by step, he climbed the staircase. At the end of the hall was a door slightly open. The humming came from inside. He pushed the door. It was a nursery, empty, except for a rocking chair that moved gently on its own. Then Ethan noticed something in the corner. A figure. A woman-shaped shadow facing the wall. Not moving, not breathing, just standing. Ethan whispered, "Ma'am, are you okay?" The figure slowly began to turn, and Ethan realized she had no face, just black, empty darkness, like a hole in reality. And then she spoke. "She took my child." Ethan stumbled backward, dropping his flashlight. The lights flickered violently. Shadows spread across the floor like liquid, reaching for him, crawling up the walls. Ethan ran. But the house changed. Hallways that were open were now closed. Doors appeared where windows used to be. Child-sized handprints covered the walls. He reached the top of the stairs and froze. Figures stood on almost every step. Men, women, children, ghost-pale, hollow-eyed, all staring at him. They weren't looking at Ethan. They were looking behind him. Before he turned, cold hands grabbed his shoulders. The woman's whisper filled the house. "You shouldn't have come." Ethan ripped himself free and bolted down the stairs. Figures lunged at him, arms reaching, faces twitching, mouths hanging open. He ran through the living room, but the front door slammed shut. He threw himself against it, and it flew open so hard he fell into the dirt outside. The moment he crossed the porch, The house went silent again. Dark. Still. Like nothing had ever happened. Ethan scrambled into his truck and drove. He didn't look back. Not once. People in Millstone Ridge say Ethan was never the same. He wakes up screaming. He refuses to live near wooden houses. He can't stand humming. And he tells everyone, "Don't go near Redwater Road. Don't go near the house. Don't answer the humming. Don't follow the shadows. And never, never step inside." Most people don't believe him. But those who do, those who hear humming at night, they say the woman is still there, still searching for her child, still dragging souls back inside whenever she can. And if you ever find yourself driving near Millstone Ridge and you see a road disappearing into the fog, turn around, because if you don't, you'll hear it. A woman's voice, calling from the darkness. Come home.